Well, we've been with Chantry Oak now for 10 years since we found them. We've watched them move from Lavant to Uvin, and we've obviously watched their progress as they've gone through it.
We had a specific idea about how much furniture we wanted to put in here and the storage that we wanted to gain from it, and we couldn't find anything purpose made, so we came across Chantry Oak, and they were able to sit with us and design something that fulfilled our needs.
I tend to be a bit like that. I do like really nice things, and I just, that's the way I am, and you certainly get it there. It's different. It's again nice to walk into somebody's house that haven't got it, and all my friends that come here, the first thing they say is, "Oh, I love the furniture." Again, because it was all new, and so I've had a lot of feedback from them, and they love it. Mm.
The handcrafted is one of the essential elements of working with Chantry Oak, that it's all made exactly to measure, all made by hand, and we can see how it's being made and how it all fits together.
Find a company that was local, to use local products if we could. That was important. That fits in with our eco for the school. So we found Chantry Oak, and they came and produced some ideas and some drawings for us, and were really happy to make whatever we wanted. And this, as you can see, is the result.
The range of furniture is quite clever in that you have a contemporary range of furniture, plus you also have a country range. So the country range is great for, for those who like it, and if you like something a bit more modern, then you can go for that. And interspersed with that, there seems to be all sorts of different types of furniture which are, I believe, one-offs that have been made in the workshops at Oving. So yeah, there's plenty of variety there.
We felt very confident before we agreed to the work being undertaken. They talked about the materials that they would use and described exactly what was going to happen, how long it was all going to take. So we were very happy with that aspect.
From what I've seen of Chantry Oak, they're a good local crowd. They're nice people, and I wanted them to do the job. Lots of my friends have sat in this gazebo with me and admired it. Its purpose was for me to be able to sit in and talk to my chums, that sort of thing, have a drink, have a sandwich, and that's been done many times, and many people have commented very favourably on the whole design of it, actually. Realising, as I did, that my kitchen was really getting a rather worn and unloved look about it and required certain bits of it replacing, I decided to discuss this with Martin Evans, and he came up with a design for the kitchen, which was a matter of replacing drawers and all those sort of things. And I'm equally pleased with the kitchen as I was with the gazebo. Now, the thing about the kitchen, which I think is quite important, is that halfway through the design process, I decided to change the specification because I wanted to have drawers that I could pull out rather than shelves inside the cupboards. And Martin Evans said that was no problem. He redesigned the whole thing without demur, and now I've got a superb kitchen, which I'm very fond of and which everybody admires.
Teachers, parents, children, governors, they love it. It's been so useful to the school. We have used it in so many ways. The children love to come and play in it, they work in it, they'll do their buddy reading, for example, and come and sit in here and read with a partner. We've had concerts sort of with small groups of our musicians in here. When we commissioned it and had a special assembly here, we managed to cram the whole of our school in this space, either sitting on the benches or sitting on the floor or standing around the outside, and that was a very special occasion for us.
When the gazebo was first built, we watched it being built, and we came out to look at the maths involved, so the shapes and the number of benches, the sections in the roof, the pattern of the tiles on the roof as well. So we've used it quite a bit for maths.
When my husband and I first went to the workshop, my husband, being an engineer and a hands-on type of person, was fascinated by the whole procedure, and he was hard to keep away really, because he liked wandering around looking at what was going on. I enjoyed seeing all the wood and the products being made. We were also involved throughout the manufacture so that we could go in and have a look and make sure everything was proceeding as we wanted. And finishing, like hinges, knobs, that sort of thing, was very, very important. So they were able to accommodate us with all those little extras. They also, we had a little alcove that we had books in. They also made us 2 doors which matched the door on the house in the same wood, which is also been very, very successful. We've been very pleased with that.
So no, it's timeless. It's not going to outdate. It will always look clean, traditional. But some of their furniture, you can have it done differently, so it is more traditional. It just depends on how you want it, how they will do it for us. And all my friends that come here, the first thing they say is, "Oh, I love the furniture." Again, because it was all new. And so I've had a lot of feedback from them, and they love it.
You only have to look at the furniture, not even closely, to realise that it is solid, that it's made well, that the joint work in it is excellent. There's no loose joints, and all of the things like the back panels are oak. It's all solid wood. And I think that's quite comforting to know.
We're in quite an exposed site here, so it was important to us that it was a very strong and sturdy construction. And watching it go up, and the children watched it being built as well, we could see how sturdy it was. So we can imagine it's actually going to be here for a very long time.
Well, obviously with bespoke furniture you can have exactly what you want. You can have it designed exactly how you want. You're paying a little bit extra to get exactly what you want, and I do like to support English manufacturing. I cannot tell you how many people admire it. They stand there and they go like this. They rub their hands along the surface because they think it's so attractive. So we're very pleased.
Well, what I found with the company was that, we were dealing with particularly pleasant people who were obviously highly professional, and I enjoyed the experience very much. They designed the gazebo and they designed the kitchen, and they did a very good job, and I am a very satisfied customer, there's no doubt about that.
It's manufactured very well. The tolerances in things like the drawers, the way they fit is excellent, and the way the doors shut, it's all excellent. There's no big gaps anywhere. It's nice to know that when you look at drawers, there's dovetail joints, and everything about it is solid. You know that when you pick up a piece of Chantry House furniture that it is heavy, and that's because it is made out of the real stuff. It's solid oak wood. There's no chipboard in any of the furniture that they produce. So you know that you're getting a quality piece of furniture. You know that you're going to get it at a reasonable price, and you know that you're going to get it delivered pretty quickly. And I think all of those are quite important to any customer.
We're very happy then to recommend Chantry Oak to anyone, and have done on several occasions.
I think it actually exceeded our expectations and exceeded the brief. So it's been extremely useful, and we wouldn't want to be without it.
I'd recommend people going to Chantry House Oak for several reasons. First of all, because of the quality and the design of the furniture, which is very important. Secondly, because of the friendly service that you get. And thirdly, because of the after service, which is very good. I've had no troubles with them, and they've always been very attentive, and they've always dealt with everything that I've wanted them to do.
I would be very happy to recommend any of my friends to Chantry Oak anytime.
It's nice living in Chichester to be able to support a local company in building our furniture. It's been very rewarding to watch the collection grow. And one thing I really do like is the fact that you can build up a relationship with the company and get to know them very well. And certainly I've got to know them all very, very well. You know, and they've, you know, I can class them as friends really. And so it's really nice to know that when you go there, you can talk to them on normal terms, and you know that you know, they will do everything they can to try to help you.